Good day, everybody. In this video, I will show you how to use the SOP functionalities that's available in Delpro. The SOP functionality allows you to create a customized instruction based on a set of criteria, which you can then utilize within a report. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to go to Tools. We're going to go down to SOP Filters, and we're going to click on New. For this example, I'm going to use animals that needs to be culled after 150 days in milk that's not pregnant and that has been inseminated 4 or more times. So I'm going to allocate a title to this SOP filter. I'm going to call it Animals to be Culled. The default action I'm going to leave on no action. Later on, I will explain where this comes in. I'm going to save and close. Then I'm going to go and double click on my animals to be culled, and I will be presented with this window. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to click and hold and drag my start icon in. Next thing, I'm going to draw in my first expression, and then I will be presented with this report items. So the first item I want to look at is animals that is not yet pregnant. So at the top, I'm going to search for pregnant. I'm going to click and drag it into the report item field, and I'm going to change the value to false, and I'm going to click save. Next expression I'm going to pull in, and this will be the animals that's 150 days or more in milk. So I'm going to look for days in milk. Once again, I'm going to click and drag that into the report item field. My condition, I'm going to change that to greater than, and my value, I'm going to say 150 days in milk. My third expression that I'm going to pull in will be for my inseminations. So probably find that under reproduction. We're looking for number of inseminations. Once again, drag and hold into the report item, and my condition will be more than 3 because my criteria is 4. So I'm going to click save. Next, I'm going to link my various icons. I'm going to start at the start icon here. I'm going to hold there, click and hold, and bring it to my first expression. I'm going to do the same with from my first to my second expression, and the same from my second to my third expression. Next, I'm going to pull in my action, and I'm going to give it a description saying animal must be culled. And you will see there's an action description. Let's say you're talking a different language on the farm versus what you talk your native language. You can put a different action description here. But the description used in the report is what will be displayed within the report. Usually I make these two descriptions the same. And we can click save, and then we can link our last expression with our action. But let's say we want to add now to say animals that's not pregnant, that's more than 150 days in milk, but animals that's not been inseminated 4 or more times. I'm going to pull in another action, and I'm going to say 150 days in milk, but not inseminated more than 3 times. Once again, I'm going to make my action description the same, and I'm going to click save. And from my last expression, I'm going to click and drag to my alternative action. So next step, we're going to save and close. And then we're going to go to reports. We're going to go and create a report. Say new report, 150 days in milk, not pregnant. Save and close. And on your report item tree on the right hand side, you will see you've got SOP filter folder here. You can expand it and you will notice the SOP that we've just created. So from here you can click and drag it in and refresh it. So now you will notice if you scroll down your descriptions that you have put into the SOP. So this animal is 150 days in milk but not inseminated more than 3 times. Let's scroll down a little bit more. So here is animal must be culled. That's the alternative instruction that we put down. For animals that's 150 days in milk, not yet pregnant and inseminated more than 3 times. So now, if you're in a position where you want this no action to, instead of displaying the no action, you just want the field to be empty. What we're going to do then, go back to your SOP filter. We're going to right click on that particular one. We're going to say rename, and the default action, we're going to remove that and we're going to click save and close. And now if we go back to the report and we refresh, you will see that if no action needs to be taken, the field is empty and only your 2 options are being displayed.